to you. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Chris's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Frank's team then to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Jack. Who is Jack to you?
Jack is a man who helped me once sabotage a grand final.
Ooh, all right. Melissa, who is Jack to you?
This is Jack. He and I used to compete against each other to see who could skin a rabbit the fastest.
Interesting. And Chris, who is Jack to you?
This is Jack, and he was my ballroom dancing partner when I was a boy.
So there we have it. Is Jack Hughes' footy fiend, Melissa's raw rabbit rival, or Chris's ballroom buddy? Frank's team?
It's a nice feeling that at the moment, Jack, you're all of those things to us. So you're a charismatic character.
Very vivid facial expressions from Jack.
So, Hughesy, you sabotaged a grand final with Jack.
Yes.
What happened?
This is back in my hometown of Woodley in country Victoria, and I used to play footy with Jack, and and there was a grand final where our team didn't make the grand final, and we were angry. We thought it was an injustice, and so me and a couple of other buddies paid Jack to saw down one of the goalposts for the grand final, like in the middle of the night. And so when grand final day came, one of the posts had been sawn down.
Was the post left, sort of as a warning?
Like a horse's head in someone's bed, if you're a man.
Well, no, the post ended up on the ground, and like the evidence was there that it had been done, and so they had to re-put the post in. It cost a lot.
So it was successful. It didn't go ahead, the footy final.
No, it did. It might have been delayed for a few minutes because they had to. There was a big effort.
A few minutes? I reckon I can get a crane in here in a few minutes. Does anyone? Oh, hang on. Oh, luckily there's a crane in the car park.
I tell you, it made a big controversy in the town on the day, and this is a 30-year-old secret.
Why didn't you saw it down yourselves? You were young guys. Didn't you have access to a saw or do it in the night?
Because we didn't want to do it because it's an illegal act, and Jack actually afterwards and to this day has the nickname. Guess what his nickname is? Jack.
I'm going to go with Stumpy.
Is it Stumpy, yes or no?
I'm going to go with Lumberjack.
Oh, that would have been a good one. His nickname to this day is Hacksaw Jack.
Great nickname.
I still have a million more questions, but we're going to move on. We could be here for hours. So Melissa...
Who was Jack to you?
Jack, well, I lived for a little time in Tasmania and I learned to hunt. And so, yeah, I got taught how to skin a rabbit, and then I got a little bit competitive because I wanted to be better at it. You know, Jack lives in the farm a couple of farms down, and so we would go fishing, we would go do hunting and things like that. And
I understand that competitiveness. You should see me on Christmas Day with prawns.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm finding it undeniably disturbing but very compelling, the image of you just, like, tearing apart like an animal that you've just hunted.
You should never go to Pet Barn with Melissa.
Describe to me the experience of hunting a rabbit.
Well, I mean, you have the rifle, and obviously everybody's really quiet. You need to all stay back behind, you know, the fire line.
A big bag of carrots?
So you've got a gun?
Yeah, I have a rifle, yes. I learned how to shoot with a .22.
You would be a good shot.
I'm pretty good. Not very good with a shotgun, but great with a rifle. My greatest achievement was learning how to shoot around corners.
You shoot around corners? That is an achievement.
What, you buy a rifle with a bend in it?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever have that experience where the rabbit went into a hole and you put the rifle in there and the rifle came out here? You tied a little bow on it and
They do call me on the FUD back in Tasmania, so yes.
And you said you competed. Do you think that you were more successful or Jack was?
Well, Jack's been doing it for a lot longer in terms of skinning rabbits. So I thought I was getting pretty good, you know, by the end. I could sort of get it done in about a minute per rabbit. Jack can do, I think, like 30 seconds, something like per rabbit.
I can't peel a mandarin in 30 seconds.
No, but it's just like...
Jack got the hands of a rabbit skinner. Can we see his
That's
hands?
a good question. Could you hold your hands up, please, Jack? Is that acceptable? They do look strong.
All
They
right.
also look
could be
like they
used
could
to-
cut a goal.
Are you ready to move on to Chris's connection with
No,
Jack?
because that is a lie.
OK, Chris, remind us who Jack is to you.
This is Jack. He was my ballroom dancing partner when I was a boy.
This might be a prejudice, but my daughter is a dancer, and most of the people who attend are girls, and so why were you matched up with another boy?
Well, that is quite a backward point of view, Frank. No, this was where I learnt and did my classes. The sexes didn't even out so that every boy could learn to dance with a girl. Jack and I were both left over, so they just partnered us.
I'm amazed that of the two leftover boys, it was you and Jack. I would not leave Jack till the end.
He's getting snapped up, first thing.
Are you a bit scared of Jack?
I am, yeah, scared and aroused. He would definitely lead.
He's a strong presence, undeniably.
He really is a strong presence, that's for sure.
What sort of dances did you do with Jack? What was your favourite?
Our favourite, the tango.
Now, the tango has a number of different elements to it. What was the most thrilling part of the tango, you and your tango with Jack?
I always liked being dipped by Jack. I mean, there was a lot of that dun, 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 dun. There was a lot of that.
Were you cheek to cheek?
And, well, Jack usually led, being the older of the two dancers. So he led, and...
And also being the most terrifying.
Yeah. He had a hacksaw, so you didn't want to argue with him.
Surely, before we go any further, we need to see a demonstration.
You and Frank could demonstrate.
I'll play Jack.
I just wanted to say...
All right, so do you want to lead or should I lead?
And around. Oh, my God, please be careful. And shift. And shift.
Oh, yes. Something like that.
Jack showed absolutely no emotion whatsoever through the whole thing. He's traumatised. All right, we do need an answer. So Frank's team, is Jack Hughes' footy fiend, Melissa's raw rabbit rival, or Chris's ballroom buddy? What'll it be?
I think
a tough
Melissa's
one.
telling the truth.
It is we've got Melissa's telling the truth
Yeah.
from Abby.
I think Melissa's telling the truth, but not about Jack. She's replaced some poor Tasmanian farmer with Jack, and he's going to be at home shaking his fists at the TV, saying, "Why has my story been erased?" I think Jack saw down the goalpost with Hughesy.
What, we're in the presence of Hacksaw Jack?
Yeah.
OK. Frank, what do you
And what
think?
was yours, Abby?
I reckon Melissa.
Melissa, Hughesy.
Is no one buying the ballroom story? Well, you will be in for a shock.
I'm going with Melissa.
OK.
Lock it in. All right, Jack, we get to hear him speak. I'm so excited. Jack, could you please reveal your identity?
My name's Jack, and I helped Hughesy.
Sabotage at the grand final.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hacksaw Jack. In the flesh.
Legend.
Well, what a great story, Jack. Thank you so much. Hacksaw Jack, ladies and gentlemen.